who you are changes throughout your life, and that's true to an extent. But hopefully you're becoming more yourself and not less yourself. I think I was much less my authentic self in the beginning of this channel, for example, because I was trying to mask so much. Because when you're younger, you want people to like you. So you start masking, social masking, especially if you're autistic. But even if you're not, you start masking to try and make people like you. The more you mask, the less you are your authentic self. So as we age, as we grow into ourselves, you become more yourself, not less yourself. If you're becoming less your true self, there's something wrong there. Hopefully you're going in the direction of more being who you are, really, and less giving a fuck about what everybody else thinks about you, because that's what we do when we're young. Because we're afraid of people not liking us. But here's the thing about that. It's good that some people don't like you. It's a good thing that some people don't like you. Rejection is redirection. There's no such thing as rejection. If somebody is rejecting you, it means you're not for them. Because you're very specific. And that's why I'm putting all my weird shit out there on the internet, because first of all, that's me. I'm kind of weird. So obviously my person should be okay with the fact that I'm a little bit weird. Hopefully they're weird too. I want my future person to be actually excited about being with me, and not just for what I can do for them, what I can provide for them. And I'm trying to manifest the person that actually wants me, that actually likes me, that sees something in me that is a match for them. A lot of people tell me, oh, you've changed, because I didn't used to post thirst traps and stuff on my channel. But the only reason I've changed is that I've become more myself. I'm more free to express a more complete picture of myself now, because I got out of my previous relationship where I was masking more and hiding those parts of myself. Because as soon as I started posting those, my ex was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I was like, good. That's why we're exes. Because I like it. And that's also part of me. So if you don't like the fact that I post thirst traps, you're not my person. I really am not into hookup culture though. So if you're just liking my thirst traps and you're not interested in me as a human, also you're not my person. Yeah, I might be a horny person. I always talk about that. But I'm only a slut for the select few. And I'm not interested in hookup culture. So if that's what you're into, again, you're not my person. When you really like somebody, you don't just like them for the thirst traps. You don't just like the most shiny version of them. You like them as a whole. You like them whether they have makeup on or no makeup. You like them whether they're dressed to the gods or in a potato sack, oversized pajama shirt with holes in them, it does not matter, because when you really like someone, it's not that you're attracted to them just physically or just for a specific thing. It's that there's an energetic resonance. It's almost like when you like a song. You can't describe why you like that song. It just resonates with you. It touches a part of your heart, a part of your soul that it might not touch everybody's. But that specific person just it vibes with you, right? And when that happens, it's you can only see them in their best light. You can only see them as the most beautiful version of themselves, whether they're looking their best or not. They resonate with me. They vibe with me. On an energetic level, there's a match. Because I see so many beautiful people and I'm not attracted to any of them. You know what I'm saying? I see so many genetically blessed individuals or people who present very perfect, and I'm not attracted to any of them. And then I will find this one freak and I'm oh my fucking God. Whoever crafted you, I couldn't have drawn them out better myself if I tried. That's the vibe. So I think when you're somebody's specific person, that should be the vibe. They look at you and they think you are an actual piece of art that God put together just for you. that's what I want. That's what I want to manifest. And I think that's what everybody deserves, because like that person will be out there. It's just whether or not they can find you or not. Your person can only find you if you're being yourself, because they'll be attracted to you. So if you're masking and not being your authentic self, they might not resonate with you. They might not be able to see you. They might not be able to find you, because they would be attracted to the real you, not the you that you present to be likable. Does that make sense? And the flip side of that is, like, if you're being really your authentic true self, a lot of people might not like you. But then again, your person would be able to find you because they resonate with the real you. Like, they like the essence of you. They're not interested in the facade that you craft for all these people. So I think that's why it's really important to be your authentic self. Not just because it feels good, because it does feel better not to fake and to mask. And I know that from years of experience. Like, the more you feel yourself, the better you feel. Ironically, the more you are yourself, the more you like yourself. It's weird. It's like a really strange thing I've noticed. The more of my true self I am able to express and be and embody, the more I like me. Even if other people find me cringe, it's okay, I don't care, because I like me. So what I'm putting out there is intentional. It's a part of me. It's the truth of who I am. And I like me, so it's okay if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like other people's dislike doesn't touch you as much because you like yourself. And I do think we're programmed to like our true selves. Just like your person would, like, you are also programmed to like your truest expression of yourself, and not the fake facade. I definitely learned my lesson from my previous relationship, and I'm not going to like talk crap about my previous partner. Like, it's not their fault. I wasn't really being myself either. I was trying to be likable. I was trying to be what they were looking for, you know? I liked them enough that I wanted them to like me. But that's the flaw in the plan. If you do that from the get-go, you're always going to have to mask to a certain extent for them to like you. Isn't that exhausting? You know, I don't want to mask for the rest of my life for somebody that I like to like me back. This is especially important if you're autistic, because for us, masking is like a 24/7 job, you know? And when you unmask as an autistic person, a lot of people find you weird. And a lot of people don't like you. That's just the reality of being an autistic person in today's world. Hopefully, you know, people will tolerate us better in the future. But hopefully I'll find a person who's also neurodivergent, who won't just tolerate me for my autistic traits, but who likes that about me because it makes me more similar to them. Like attracts like. That's a thing. Like, you may look different on the surface level with somebody, but deep down you are attracted to those who are like you. Those who are a match to you are usually like you, similar to you. If I'm really off-putting to somebody who's neurotypical, that's not a me problem. They don't need to watch. Like, I'm gonna continue to exist, and if that makes somebody uncomfortable, like, what am I supposed to do? Not exist? No, they can just leave. I think that's the secret to cringe. I think cringe is a tool, because when you're being real and that's cringy to somebody, huge giveaway that that's not your person, and that's not a person that'll be a good match to you in any way, like friendship-wise, in any way. Be more you, be more cringe, who cares? The right people will actually vibe with the part of you that some others might find cringe, is what I'm trying to say. Because some people will look at this and be like, oh, your standards are too high, that's not possible, you're never going to find that person. You are so wrong. You are so wrong, because I know what it's like to feel like that towards somebody. You know, I know what it's like to fall for somebody's energy, for their essence, for their vibe, and then everything about them becomes beautiful. And that's why I don't think I'm going to go with the lesbian label anymore. Like, I'll go with something like pansexual, because I've noticed, like, it's really not about gender. It's not about age. It's not about their body. It's about the energy. And I can always say, like, I'm definitely more attracted to feminine energy, and that is my truth. It's just what I feel attracted to. But I don't think I'm attracted to a gender. So I don't care if my person is in a male or female body. It just has to be like my person, you know? People say sexuality is fluid. Yeah, it probably is. Attraction is attraction. I don't care what the package looks like. And of course, I think this should go without saying, but if you're my person, I will like you back. That's kind of an important thing to mention. So if you've already DM'd me, or like you've gotten a negative or a cold response, sorry, you're not my person. I'm looking for a needle in a haystack over here, you know? So don't take it personally if I don't like you. Again, rejection, no such thing. Rejection is redirection. So if I reject you, I am redirecting you towards your true person, which I am clearly not. It's so funny that I can say that now, because I used to be terrified of rejection growing up. I used to be absolutely terrified. I was definitely a people pleaser. I was trying so hard to be liked, to be likable. And the funny thing is, like, when I was growing up, nobody ever had a crush on me because I was kind of chubby. So I grew up with a lot of rejection. And then I ended up going to boarding school in Canada. And like immediately my first year there, 2 guys asked me out. And they liked me enough to ask me out. And I realized very quickly, oh, but I don't like you. Oops. And your person, your true person, I believe they've been looking for you their entire lives. They've been looking for the kind of love you can give. They've been looking for the kind of person you are. Maybe what some previous people in your life thought was a flaw, for them will be like, oh, that's amazing, I love that about you. You know? Maybe for a previous person, you were too this, you were too that. Like, they didn't appreciate something about you. For your person, that's gonna be like perfection. Exactly what they were looking for. You wouldn't exist if there wasn't somebody out there who would be a match to you. You wouldn't exist. It wouldn't make any sense. Of course, you can always like try to improve yourself, try to become the best version of yourself. But again, you can only be the best version of you. So, and your person will like you. Underneath everything, underneath all of the improvements, they will just like the essence of you. And that's not something you could ever change. That's something you're born with. Everything else is an expression of you, but your essence, it doesn't change. That's your spirit. And people who are sensitive enough, they can feel that, and they will be able to find you for that. Like, they will feel it through your voice. And the more you try to express yourself, even if it's not perfect, there's no such thing as perfect. You're never going to reach perfection in terms of self-expression. But the moment you try to express yourself in an honest way, it's already going to be a dead giveaway of who you really are. And I don't want to be fake and then end up with a person who doesn't like the real me, you know? That's why I'm not wearing any makeup in this video. Like, I literally came out of the shower. I'm wearing an oversized t-shirt and a sports bra. Like, that's why I'm not super, like, uptight about how I appear online. I'll just put whatever out there because it's a whole picture of me. I never want somebody to, like, meet me in real life and feel catfished by my online presence. You know, I really don't want that. So, yeah. What you get is what you get. Do you like it? Are you vibing? Are we vibing?